main tips that I've been presenting at the workshop related to data security and informed consent. So when we talked about data security, there were sort of three main things. First being the security of the platform and the measures that the platform goes to ensure that data, when it's on the device, is protected, data that is transmitted to the cloud is protected, and then also data that is stored on the cloud is also protected. But there are other issues, and that really relates to the human factor. So when people are managing the data itself on the tablet, they need to be very careful to ensure that passwords are not shared and that they're keeping the tablets themselves in a secure location. They also need to make sure that they're regularly uploading the data so that the tablets themselves don't become a liability in terms of having that information disappear. And then in terms of informed consent, I think one of the important things is to recognise is that that's more than just getting a signature on the line to say that the participant agrees to participate. So it's actually a three-step process. The first being that we're sharing information about the research process and what participants can expect to experience if they agree to participate. The second step is then asking if there are any questions and giving them an opportunity to clarify their understanding and ideally assessing whether or not they understand. And the third process is then inviting them to indicate that they are interested in participating, that we often use a signature for, but there are other ways that we can collect consent, being either verbal or thumbprint. I don't think that tablets will impede that process. In fact, I think in some ways it will help support the process, because I can imagine rather than having to go, right, we're going to do informed consent as a separate thing and then come over here and start doing data collection, you can actually have quite a seamless process if it's built into the form. So there's not that same sort of, okay, now we're pulling out the paper, we're going to sign the consent, and then we're going to pull out the other form to collect data. It can actually be integrated into that process.
To learn more about the top tips, visit agimpact.org/resources.